So another important issue is about the tuition and the finance. Now we understand things could be expensive. So when people plan their study or looking into their budget. So what's the general the tuition or budget when study at Mountain Central University or in Halifax? What's the maybe the scholarship opportunity and financial aids to potential students?
Yeah. So we're very proud to have the most affordable tuition in Nova Scotia. Currently, our tuition cost for our international students is around $21,000 per year. That's based on full-time study for undergraduate programs. Our graduate tuition is around $14,300 per year. So very affordable considering tuition costs for international students in Canada. We also have very generous scholarships available, especially for undergraduate students coming from high school. That's where the most money potential is for scholarships. So we actually offer a guaranteed entrance scholarship for grade 12 students who have an average of at least 80% in their grade 12 courses. Now that starts at around $800. This is a renewable scholarship. So if they can maintain their GPA through their university studies, they'll continue to get that every year. But if they have, let's say, a 90% average, then they're looking at maybe $5,000-$6,000 per year, potentially. If they were to have a 100% average, which I understand is very difficult, but it's happened, they could earn up to $10,000 per year, which is almost 50% of our tuition cost. So that's an incredible opportunity. This is an automatic entrance scholarship. Students don't need to apply for the scholarship. They just apply to the university. When we assess them for admission, we're also assessing them for that transcript. But there are additional scholarships that students can apply for as well. They all have different eligibility criteria. So some are for just international students. Some are for only women. Some are for students that are in specific programs. But they're all listed on our website. Students can apply to as many as they like. So I really encourage students to go look at that list, see what they think they might be eligible for, and apply to as many as you think you can get, because worst case, you don't get it. Best case, you're getting money towards the cost of your tuition, right? So very generous scholarship opportunities here. Like I said, mostly for undergrad students, but we do have graduate scholarships available. There are bursaries that students can apply for. There's a student works program, so students can work here on the university and earn money. So lots of ways to help with the cost of tuition.
Yeah, definitely. It's very reasonable and affordable price. Almost like 2/3 or even half of the price compared to some of the peer school in Halifax.
And we're still a public university, so we're still held to very high standards of the quality of our education. So just because we're more affordable does not mean that we offer a lesser education experience. Many of our professors here are also professors at the bigger universities, the more expensive universities. So in many cases, you're learning from the exact same professors for a lesser cost, and again in a smaller class environment where you have a better opportunity to connect with them one-on-one and build a personal relationship with them. So it's a great opportunity.
It's good to know Mount St. Vincent University has a very long history. It's many years. It's not a new school. It's not a new school for private. It just has a tradition and a history. It's a public school.
We are over 150 years old, and we've been offering, our co-op and work integrated learning program for close to 40 years. So very well established within the community.
It's really good to know. Okay, we talk about the employment support and for example, the co-op and the placement. So Canada is an immigration country, especially for young professional and people highly educated. So students are here, some of them, they have the potential goal to stay in Canada. I'm just wondering if the university have any staff or personnel or policy to support students to navigate through their, for example, study permit work permit or even the permanent resident policy or the programs?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have an international education center here on campus, which is a team of individuals who are here to support international students with everything that they need. And part of that support is with immigration advising. So 2 members of that team are regulated international student immigration advisors. So they are experts on the process. They are certified to give advice and work with students on a case-by-case basis to help them apply for postgraduate work permits, advise them on all things related to immigration. So students can work one-on-one. They can book appointments to have personal meetings, to have their situation assessed and guided through the process. There's also different events throughout the year, both online and in person, that the International Education Center hosts for students who are interested in learning more information about pathways to permanent residency, the opportunities that are there, and how that works. Because ultimately, that process happens after university, right? They need to graduate first, start working, and then begin to navigate through the permanent residency process. But we'll make sure that we are giving students lots of access to information so they're well informed of how they go about that process. So yes, lots of support available for all things related immigration.
Thank you. By the way, Nova Scotia and Halifax is very immigration friendly city and the province. It's like, especially compared to other city or other province, it's almost like a student, if they can secure the employment, they probably will find a pathway to settle down here. So that's really good to know.
There's some great programs. I mean, we really, our government has made it a mandate to welcome young people from across the world to help support our economy. So
I think that's a very smart decision. Halifax development and it's booming because the young professional and the young graduates.
Yes, exactly. One of the fastest growing cities in Canada now.
Okay. So let's talk about some successful examples. Just like you who started here, they find their job and the career path. Do you know any examples such as yourself or some, especially for international students or Chinese students? Do you personally know some stories?
Oh my. I mean, we have alumni all over the world, all over Canada, working in so many different industries. You know, as I mentioned, I'm an alumni. I'm working here now. I really love my job. Our whole team are alumni as well, graduating from different programs. You're seeing people working in all types of different areas. And there's actually someone who I would like you to meet. His name is Max, and he works in the International Education Center. And he actually came here as a student from China. And, you know, just knew hardly anything about Canada, was very fresh. And really didn't know what to expect from his experience. And he's since, obviously graduated, stayed in Canada, built a life here, has a job in the International Education Center. Part of his role is to support new Chinese students who are coming in. So there's lots of great success stories that you can find for both international students and domestic students. It's really incredible, our global network of alumni that we have.
It must feel very good to stay and work for the university you studied.
It's
like you belong a part of this place, this university.
For sure.
And then let's ask a question about the location. It's like Halifax is not big, but it's not small as well. So do you want to describe the location of this university compared to the big part of this city? What's the advantage of it? For example, for people to get a grocery, go shopping, or they can go to have access to entertainment or events.
For sure. Our campus is great because it's surrounded by green space. So it almost feels like you're not in a city, like when you're on the campus, it feels like you're in a small town. Because it's very quiet and peaceful. It is a fairly small campus, so it's very easy to get around to everything that you want to access here. We have on-campus housing options for students as well, so very convenient living on campus. But then we're located on a very main street that has buses that go right into the city. In about 20 minutes, you're in the heart of the action. You can get to the waterfront, downtown Halifax. Anything that you need is one bus ride away. You're passing by shopping centers, grocery stores, everything, you know, on this main bus route that takes you into the city. So it's really the best of both worlds because it's safe, it's quiet, it's peaceful here, but then you are right next to the main, you know, busy part of the city. So with your tuition, it includes a bus pass where you can have full access to our transit system, no limit to how often you ride. And as I said, you should be able to get anywhere within 20 to 30 minutes on one bus. So it's very convenient. Halifax is a great place to live. As I mentioned, one of the fastest growing cities. So there's a lot of economic activity happening here. A lot of great entertainment, restaurants providing, you know, food from all around the world. But it does retain a little bit of that small feel, you know, so we don't have the traffic issues that you would face in larger cities. The cost of living is generally a bit lower compared to the larger cities in Canada as well. And, you know, I think people are very friendly. That's something that we're known for. We're kind of more laid back and just enjoying life. We're surrounded by beautiful nature. You know, we have the harbor that you can see right here. We're very close to the ocean. Many lakes, beaches, and nice things that you can access. So for a student, you know, you can access those on a bus as well. You can be on campus or downtown Halifax, jump on a bus and be at a lake in the summertime, just relax, swim, you know, hear the sounds of nature. It's wonderful. It's a great balance, you know, where you have all the city amenities and then the access to nature so close by as well.
Really, it's really my pleasure to ask the questions, get to better know the university. If I were a like high school graduate, I will seriously consider this university because it's like first it's affordable and it's a high quality public school, has more than 100 years history. And its location is like a middle size of city. It's not super big, but it's not small. You get all you need, but you avoid the programs from the big city for example, the traffic congestion. And Nova Scotia, it has very supportive like a pathway to graduate. If you can find the employment, you almost have success to get your permanent residence. Speaking about employment, and like this university is like very supportive. They have lots of co-op programs and the staff and programs very helpful. And it's a small class size, which is you can engage better with your classmates and professors. So many attractions. I would seriously consider to attend this university if I was like 10 years ago.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. We have you know, so much support available for our students. We understand, especially as an international student, that it's a very big change, right? You're leaving your home country, coming to a new place where maybe you don't know anyone. And that's something that we don't take lightly. We know that's a huge change, and we want to provide as much support as possible. So from whatever you need, we'll pick you up at the airport. We will help you with academic questions, writing, you know, study skills. We have career counselors to help you look for a job. Whatever it is you need throughout the entirety of your stay here, you'll be supported.
And I feel very honored to be here to answer the question, because it's really this university, they don't asking for very expensive tuition, so maybe they don't spend too much to advertising or promotion, not like other big university. But for a university like this, you just have to come here to experience it. That's very important. It's not like you see it on all the like top rank or the big TVs. It's not like about promotion, advertising. It's not about commercial. It's like experience and history. So it's really my honor to to promote this university.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Okay, I guess that's all my questions. And get all the answers that international students and all Chinese students they're curious. Okay, thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.